High-speed straights, heady elevation changes and dramatic corners. What is there not to love about today? It's qualifying day here at Spa-Francorchamps.
Okay guys, everyone be aware, the car's ready to go. Understood, stopping this lap. That's Pierce just ahead. Let's go. Right, their best lap time, 1 minute 49.5. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
For sprint qualifying, plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend, so we'll see you all tomorrow. So it's all about speed in today's sprint, not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? Spa-Francorchamps today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles. There are tons of elevation changes along the way too. 19 corners making up this circuit, with 9 of those to the right and the remaining 10 to the left. This track's a great one for fans of pure speed, and the average lap speed comes close to a whopping 145 miles per hour. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Callie Mayer lines up on pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Verstappen, Joshua Pearce and Leclerc, Piastri, Norris, Gasly and Yuki Tsunoda, Albon, Colapinto, Lance Stroll and Hulkenberg, O'Sullivan, Hadjar, Jack Doohan and Ollie Behrman, Bortoletto, Antonelli, Aaron and Zane Maloney rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday, but in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was about 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometres an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
The formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole position. We're almost ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more.
So that wraps up the sprint race, but there's still more action yet to come this weekend. We've got qualifying and, of course, the Grand Prix. High-speed straights, heady elevation changes and dramatic corners. What is there not to love about today? It's qualifying day here at Spa-Francorchamps.
Standing by. top 5 cars as things stand: Norris, Bortoletto, Hadja, Doohan and Pierce. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now. Understood, stopping this lap. Okay, you have a lot of front wing damage. Box for a new one.
Welcome then, as we take a step back into the nostalgic golden days of motorsport. Spa is unashamedly a throwback, and all the better for it. Climbs, drops, sharp turns, chicanes, sweeping high-speed corners, all while taking in some of the most beautiful scenery that Europe has to offer. This might sound like a travel brochure, but it's not. It's a race day. Welcome along to Spa-Francorchamps for the Belgian Grand Prix. So here we are once again, ready to go racing through the Ardennes forest. 4.35 miles of long straights, fast corners and massive elevation changes. It makes this not only one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar, but one that makes for some consistently high quality racing as well. Simply put it, there's no place quite like it. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Callie Mayer lines up on pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Lando Norris, and Sainz, Antonelli, Tsunoda, Albon, and Pierre Gasly, Colapinto, Stroll, Ollie Behrman, and Hulkenberg, Maloney, Hadja, Joshua Pierce, and Paul Aaron, Doohan, Russell, Bortoletto, and Zach O'Sullivan rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can. And they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, and failing that, within the points.
OK, DRS is now available. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Information on Maloney for you. Okay, they're out of this race. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Leclerc behind. They're on fresh mediums. Your pit window opens in 5 laps time. 5 laps. 13 laps to go. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.4 seconds. Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. Okay, mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD. Okay, copy that. Okay, Antonelli ahead. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. We think they've got 1 more stop. Time last lap, 1 minute 53.4. You're losing around 1.6 seconds. Your lap times are falling off now. We want you to pit for repairs. Box, box, box. Okay, Yuki is coming in for his stop now. There seems to have been a problem attaching the front wing. We need to try and put that behind us now and finish the race strong. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse, please. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Green flag. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse, please. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Okay, as things stand, we're going to be 5th in the championship. No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Okay, we've got 12 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff. No rain expected, no rain expected for the time being. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now. Tyre condition still looking good. We've got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap. Okay, you've taken damage to the side pods. Expect to feel a little bit more drag than normal. Just be warned, the underbody's showing heavy damage. Systems all looking good, head down. You're 10 seconds behind the car ahead. Yes, yes, come on, we're on the podium. Good job this weekend. That's a great drive. Thank you.
Here's the checkered flag. The fans rise to their feet. It's Lando Norris for victory.
And it's always good, Crofty, to get that momentum on your side, and it's really good for your confidence as well. The more confident you are, the further that can take you.
It's time for our podium celebrations. And as ever in Formula One, 3 is the magic number. He holds the trophy aloft, and why shouldn't he? A richly deserved win today for Lando Norris. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.